All right, all right, all right. Hey, everybody, welcome to the show. All right, well, nobody's here. I'm the only one here tonight. I guess I'm the only one doing my show by myself again. Well, that's a lot of fun. Uh, okay, at the top of the show, I'm going to make this comment. I'm going to make this clear to any fact checkers out there. The other night, last week actually, I think it was last week, on my live video, I had a fact checker chiming in on Facebook. Said, "Oh, the content you shared on your video was not right." Now, let me tell you, the content that I share on this video is my own opinion. And if it's not right, it's not meant to be right. I'm just sharing a comment, I'm sharing an opinion. And if you don't like it, go fact check somebody else who's really doing some damage and saying the wrong things. All right, so if anybody wants to join me tonight on the show, let me know. And if you're over there on Facebook, I can't really see you. I have to get you over here to YouTube so I can see you. Yeah, so anyway, I did say if anybody is here, I ain't gonna do no readings unless somebody shows up. I have to get more storage space. My storage is low on the StreamYard storage. Uh, I was deleting some video driving stuff that really doesn't need to stay on there and take up space. uh, yeah, so there was a way to, I don't know if they changed that process or not. There used to be a way to delete it from the storage part, but not from the destination, so I don't know. Uh, so hopefully it'll stay up on the destinations. That's not any storage that I have to worry about there. I'm concerned about the storage on the studio, StreamYard Studio, because, well, if I run out of that, then we can't do our live shows. And that's no fun. I want to do my live shows. Just hang on. All right, we got two people on Errt Radio somewhere. Wait, I gotta go to Errt Radio YouTube, maybe. Okay. All right, maybe that's what I gotta do. I just gotta make sure I mute that channel so I'm not talking to myself, right? Okay, let's get there. All right, there I am. Look at that. Holy cow. There now, mute that. And then I can see who's all here. Haha. Hey, Bobby, how you doing? All right, now I see you. Yeah, I can like myself. Uh, if you don't like yourself, who can you like? You gotta like yourself. Share myself too. Share it out there. Heck yeah, share it anyway. Give them something to complain about. He's sharing it too many times. That's what you're supposed to do. Hello, that's the whole process. You gotta share it. All right, so we got one person on the YouTube channel. Bobby is here. All right, so got three people that liked us so far. Hey, we have 617 subscribers. I need more people. I need more subscribers. That number needs to get up there over 1,000, I think, so that we can get the little dollar sign. Not that anybody's going to donate anyway, but anyway, it'd be nice to have that opportunity. So, yeah. All right. So, Bobby, are you here? You're here, right? Looks like you are. You said evening, so that means you're here. All right, so one watching. All right. Well, nobody else is here though, So why isn't anybody else here? I have a little bit of allergy problems from being inside all day. So I might hear some of that problem. I wish I could, I need to, figure out how to do a little promo like that. Like what, Slack 82 Alpha does. Do something like that. But I need to have something that I don't get in trouble for the music. So if somebody has any music that I can use without getting a copyright issue, I'll be more than happy to share it on my video promo. But now I need to have somebody actually make the video promo. Nobody's getting paid for this. This is all, what do they call it? Pro bono, I guess you call it. Free. Hey, I'm doing this for free. I pay to play, as I say. I don't get paid. I pay to play. And I think we all kind of do that anyway. Hey, hello, Julie. How you doing? Hey, you want to join us in here? How you feeling today on St. Patty's Day? And happy St. Patty's Day, everybody. Whoever is celebrating it, I know that's a big thing today. Everyone's celebrating it. So, happy St. Patty's Day. Not a really big deal for me. I don't drink anymore, not like I used to. Well, if Julie, if you wanted to donate some free readings to anyone that shows up, otherwise we can just sit and talk for a little bit. That'd be awesome. Oh, you're tired tonight? Okay. All right. No problem. No worries. I wanted to give you the opportunity. So I know sometimes today could be a fun day to enjoy sharing some readings with people and things like that. I got some new cards, so let me show you. Let me show you the new cards that I got. I'm gonna use these tonight. Actually, I'm thinking about them. I got these. Yeah. Here's what the cover looks like. The Fool is on there, and the back of the card is like that. That looks nice, huh? They weren't that expensive. Oh, sorry about that. Julie. I hope that they were healed though. Whatever the situation was, I hope that they were guided through the proper channel. To see that it's a magnetic lid. These were under, by the way, these were under $12. I think I got them for like 12 something. I don't know, 11 something or something like that. I can't remember. But yeah, not bad. Now the only thing is I don't know. Well, they come with an extra 2 cards that I can't figure out what the heck they're for. But I'll show you them in a minute. Comes with the little book that we never need this book, right? We never need that. We know what they mean. This little booklet that tells you all what the cards mean. We already know what they mean, kind of. Now, this is the blank. I got 2 of these blank ones like this. There's the back of the card. Just blank. Now, Venus had mentioned to me that these are used for like scrying. I'm not 100% sure what that means, but I got 2 of them. And Oofy suggested that I could use them and just imagine what they should see, what they should be on it, you know. But here's the full. Look how pretty that looks. That pretty or what? You can actually see these. Kind of. You gotta zoom in on that. Look at that though. Nice, huh? And there's the back just like on the box. Okay. So these are plastic coated. These are plastic coated and they're waterproof. I'm not sure the series is regular Rider weight series, but the artist I'm not sure. I'd have to look that up. We'll have to look at that, Julie, and I'll let you know what it is. But see that's why I like tarot cards, you know, because of the pretty pictures, and I always tell people that. I said they're not really evil. Come on now. Now somehow I got these turned around. Now I got them turned around. No, I didn't. Okay, that's the number of the card. Never mind. There we go. Okay, I got it right. I don't like to have them upside down and backwards and everything. If you would like a reading, you or Bobby, you guys want a reading? Free of charge. First time using this deck. I don't have the blank cards in here because I don't know what they are exactly. Hey, what's up? C&D boy, what's going on? Would you like a tarot card reading? C&D. Bobby, how many cards do you want of this new deck that I got? I like how they feel in the 4 cards. Okay, I like how they feel in the hands. They're not too hard. They're a little bit bigger. They're a little bigger than the regular tarot cards. Here's the regular tarot cards. Okay. Yeah, they're a little bit bigger. Well, you can't really tell, but they're a little bit bigger, so a little bit easier to handle. I found them on. I originally found them over on Temu, Temu, but then I found them on Amazon, which I wasn't too sure about ordering something off of Temu. I don't know if anybody ordered anything from Temu, a website. Video is not stable. It looks stable to me, Bobby. I have a signal, albeit very low, but I can't help that. So that's the signal I got. All right, now I'm gonna cut the deck, Bobby, and I shuffled it. It's gonna be totally different than what we normally use for that. Okay, but I'm just gonna do it the way the order that I get them right now. So this may or may not be good. C&D, do you want a reading? Okay, the first card, Bobby, may not be good. We're talking about past, present, and future. And then the added card is the 4th card would be basically the anchor card of the whole story. All right. So your first card, which is from the future, or from the past rather, excuse me. Your first card from the past is the Hangman. Now, in a sense, that could be bad, okay? But also, in a sense, it could be good, okay? It could very well mean that you're going through some changes, and in the past, highly possible. And remember, fact checkers, any of my comments are my own opinions. No need for fact checking, so get off of here if you want to fact check. Go play in your own sandbox. And then Four of Swords. Now, Julie, you don't like to see death, C&D, or you see, you mean like you're giving a message before, right? This is just, yeah, thank you. It is just entertainment and educational only. Nothing fact or as a matter of fact. This is for Bobby. Wands. Three of Wands. So now, Julie, maybe you can help what these cards mean. It's standard deck, standard storyline. These are not straight at all. They need to be straightened out a little bit, but the Hangman. So the Hangman is a death card. All right. Oh, I thought you used tarot. Okay, and then the fourth card for Bobby is the Two of Wands. Okay. Well, you know enough about tarot to help them with the meaning on that, don't you? I think you do. Sometimes I don't know how to explain it correctly. Ah, 922. How do you like that? Huh. I have an unread message from somebody who sent me a message. Now it's gone. That's interesting. It was there and it was gone. Ah, how do you like that? I have an unread message from somewhere, Instagram or something. I don't know. Okay, let me see here. Let me get the camera ready for Bobby's pictures. Okay. Oh, wait, no, I need the photo, not the video. That would have been messed up. I did show a video of my backyard today, folks. And that was when the snow was flying. Yeah, we had snow this afternoon. I think we might still have snow now. Okay, I think that's good. So, Bobby, you can look these up and see what you think. I'm going to send them to you. Okay, that's the Two of Wands. The bottom of that word is cut off just a little bit. I need to fix that. Never mind that. Okay, edit. There we go. That's better. Okay, there we go. Now I can share it, Bobby. Here we go. Alright, that should work. There you go. Why does it look like it takes forever to send? And it's going. I don't understand. Did you get it, Bobby? I don't know if you got it or not. Alright, now. Okay, there. Yeah. Put it back the same way now. Come on. Keep it straight. Alright, who's next? Julie, you're next. You want these cards or you want the angel cards? Did not get them yet. Now, why is it not going through? This is dumb. I gotta waste time to do this when it should be going through. Okay, this is pissing me off now more than anything. Now I gotta send it to you again, Bobby. Why isn't it going through? Remove. Remove. Why isn't it going through, Bobby? What's wrong with your connection? Your connection is fucked up, not mine. But I'll take it off the internet here, and we'll see if that helps. That could be the problem. My internet's fucked. This might be a short show, guys. Yeah, it went that time, Bobby. Now you got it. So it's the internet connection issue. Well, my phone don't need to be on the internet then. Yeah, turn that off then. All right. Why are you watching Andrew on TV when I'm on? You shouldn't be watching her. You should be watching me. Right? You're supposed to be watching me. All right, Julie, you're next. Well, it turned out the connection with the phone and the internet usage was not doing right. So that's not my fault. That's the internet connection. All right, who's over on Facebook? Somebody on Facebook over there watching. No, they're all over here on our video. What's going on? All right, Julie, you're next. Oh, really? And you gonna you're not gonna visit my little town, are you? If I don't move before then, that could be a possibility. I don't know. I'm thinking about it. I'm really tired of this cold weather. Everyone else is out enjoying the summer days and everything like that. I don't have summer days yet. Okay, Julie. This is your past, and this is the past. Oh wait, how many cards did you want? 4. Okay. We're gonna do the past, and then the present, and then the future, and then the fourth card is gonna be what I call the anchor card, which will bring the whole story together. All right. So here's your first one from the past. Swords. 7 of swords. You're carrying 4 of them. Anyway, you're carrying 5 of them. 2 of them are in the ground still. You're going away from whatever the issue was. And this is in the past, I remember. So, keep that in mind. I'll send you a picture of this, don't worry. And I got that figured out on the. All right. Present. Page of Cups. Okay. All right. These bend easy, I tell you. I wish they were non-bendable. And then the 10 of Cups. All right. So this is for past, present, future. Okay. So you got some good stuff coming. Okay. Better? There we go. All right. Now, last one for Julie. All right. 2 of Cups. Now, this doesn't always mean relationship connection necessarily, meaning in a marriage or boyfriend, girlfriend, or anything like that. This just means 2 people coming together and working together and getting something figured out. So there you have it. That's not a bad set. Yeah, partnerships. Yeah, that could be with anybody. And you might acquire new partnerships as you're going along. So be open for that. But, be careful, of course. Watch yourself. You know. So what I find interesting in this set of cards, though, Julie, is knowing a little bit, I won't go into detail, knowing a little bit about your story from what you've shared. Um, the Seven of Swords, you're basically reinventing your story, basically. And you're taking what you can with you, which would be your knowledge, all right? And everything that you've learned over the years, good or bad, and you're taking it with you. The two that are left in the ground are there for your reminder. Man, that's almost pretty good. But the seven or the five you have in your hand that you're walking away with, you got everything you need. You got everything you need to make things work. And then the Page of Cups, the universe, if you will, is going to offer you some goodness. And of course, the Ten of Cups, again, the same. And then the Two of Cups is a more closer connection and relationship, partnership with whoever you're going to work with. So, you got some good things going on there. I don't think I understand it all, but I think you might understand more of what I'm talking about. That's pretty good, huh? So there you go. There's that reading. These might not be perfectly lined up, but they'll be good enough to read. Alright, good enough. Yep. Alright, that'd be good enough. I ain't gonna spend all day trying to line it up just perfect. As long as you can see what the word is, see what the card is, see the pretty picture on it. There you go, that's good. Sharing it to your Facebook, Julie. That should go through pretty easy now without the internet on the phone. Tell me if you got that. Yeah, so, but you did take some things that you needed with you, okay? You did that. I think we all kind of do that when we pick up things, when we change things, when we go a different direction, you know? And so again, this is my opinion only, people. Fact checkers. My opinion only. So don't get all upset. And so I think with that reading, yeah, and that's pretty much what the five swords in your hand is saying. Okay, and from what you shared before, and some of it you shared openly, some of it you didn't, but we just go in general. What you shared before, you had to leave in a hurry, and yeah, that's the way things go sometimes. I had to leave in a hurry a couple times in my life, and yeah, not fun. Not fun when that situation occurs, but when you have to, then you have to. I've got one person on Facebook. Can anyone see who that is? And if they want a reading or not? No, excuse me for my nose. But then the anchor card is going to be more personal connection you're going to have with, could be any number of people, or it's not just two people connecting. It's whoever you're going to be working with is going to be connecting with you, and it's going to be a real and good and pure connection. Okay. Oh, again and again. Okay. Well, it will settle down, Julie. That's what the cards are saying. So be ready for that. Okay. Um, Sometimes we have to uh, work to the proper place where we need to be, and it's not always. Uh, it's not always the favorite place or the best place at the moment. However, if you maintain your patience, you do what you got to do to get through it, you'll find the right place. Okay? That's the key thing. You will find the right place. And so patience is key. And then hold on one second. I'll be right back. All right. So yeah, patience is key. And that's funny, me talking about patience when when I'm waiting on something and I can't get what I want right away at the moment that I want it, whatever that is. Oh, that's nice to know. What Andy sent me there, I don't get that one. Andy sent me some information there about how food is uh, preserved or protected. But, it doesn't look good. Oh boy. So yeah. So is C and D? You want a 4 card? C and D wants a 4 card reading. Okay. C and D, you got a 4 card reading. I don't know where you went to, but okay. Here we go. Thank you, Julie, for keeping an eye on that. 4 card reading coming up. Remember, the first card is always the past in my rules. First card is always the past on this straight line. 4 cards. I'm going to learn the Celtic Cross, but I need a bigger table than my laptop. uh, uh, Celtic Cross is an interesting reading, and I'm going to learn it, but I'm going to learn it correctly so I can actually help. All right, we're still on the swords, but this is the past for you, C&D boy. All right, this is the first card, the past, the Queen of Swords. Normally, when you get the higher ranking cards, usually a better sign. Um, you talk about the Queen and King of Swords, or the Page of Swords. You're talking about um, I think with the higher ranking cards, you're looking at leadership of some sort. The thing is that's a queen, so it's not a king. But, huh? What do you think, Julie? What do you think on this one? This is his past. So remember this first card, the past. I don't have C and D's contact thing, so I can't really take them, send a picture to them. So we're gonna leave that there like that. And, now here's a good one. This is the present C and D. This is the present. Pentacles and the King of Pentacles, which means if you haven't already, you will be financially stable at some point within a little bit of time from present. This is a present card, so that would be good. And then we have the Page of Pentacles. These are beautiful cards, by the way, folks. How do you like these cards? Are these nice? Page of Pentacles. Now I'll leave that up there just for a minute, so if he goes back and he wants to look at the video to see what it says. I wish I had his contact info. I'd definitely send him a picture. But I don't. Oh yeah, you got the pentacles all wrapped up. And then the anchor card is the Ten of Pentacles, it looks like. That's pretty darn good. The Ten of Pentacles. Oh man. So you got the King of Pentacles, or you have the King of Pentacles in the present. Then the future, you have the Page of Pentacles. And then in the anchor card, which is this one, which wraps up the whole story, you have the Ten of Pentacles. So let's just put it this way, C and D, and you can believe it or not, or accept it or not, and it's all entertainment anyway. So don't take it to heart. Don't change anything to make anything different. But just for informational purposes, it looks like you're going to be financially stable very soon, if you aren't already. If you are already, then don't change anything, of course. And don't change anything anyway. You're doing well as it is. So there you go. The Queen of Swords has to do with authority, though, I think. It could be having to do with something like with your mom, possibly, or some woman that is in your life in the family line, whether it be your mom, your grandma, an aunt, or aunt, however you want to say that. And so somebody important, but the female in your life, is looking over you and watching you and making sure things go right. You like the angel cards too? Well, we could do the angel cards if you want. Would you like the 4 from the angel cards? Anybody? We're gonna do this for a little bit tonight because, well, what else are we doing besides making everybody mad because of what we're talking about? I'm sure that a few seconds of my video will be muted because I have music on it. I don't have any music on there, so. Yeah, I had the angel card deck. So put those away. I have these. You like these? Is this one you mean? Okay, we don't have a lot of people here, just us, Julie. Oh, you sent me a picture. Okay, hold on. Get over there. Oh, those are regular cards. Yeah. You want me to use those? Yeah, did you want me to use those? Those are the regular ones that I just showed you the difference in the size. Okay. These are the standard tarot card deck. Ah, man, this nose is crazy. Out of nowhere, it just... Come on, open up cards. I haven't used it for a while, but come on. No reason to be upset. You got a nice little break. Okay. All right. You want 4 cards again? These here is what you mean. So we got the newfangled gold ones that we used, which is the same message, same card as these, just a nice looking shiny deck. All right. Been a while since I used these. Let's see. Now, what's interesting, all right, so I shuffled and I cut. And what's interesting is we're talking about that one card, right? Now, look at the first card I pulled for you with the new deck. It was the 7 of Swords, and you had 5 in your hands, and you were running away from the other thing. Now, remember, we were talking about the Death card, right? We're doing 4 cards. This is number 13, the Death card. All right, I'll take a picture of these like I did before. And so now that means the past. If you remember, the first card is the past, right? So you put to death your past. That makes sense? I think it makes sense. You put to death, you left your past. Hopefully, you left it in the past, and you're getting through it, and you're able to manage what you're working through at the moment, which is every day. And then 6 of Wands. Okay. Oh, when did that happen, Julie? I didn't know about that. I know you said it was not well. If I remember right. We haven't been chatting too much. We've been busy with life. I don't know who's making noise. You need to knock it off. Somebody's here banging around something. Maybe they like the old cards better too. I don't know. Page of Swords. Okay. So you have the Death in Your Past card. Present card is you got Six of Wands. And then the feature card, you have the Page of Swords. And then, Queen of Wands. Somebody is making a lot of racket. I wish you guys could hear this. Huh. It's not me. I'm sitting here sitting here in my chair, minding my own business. Could be the fact I'm doing this reading. All right, so how do you like those cards here, Julie? We got the Death card in the past, which just means, like what we discussed before, a new beginning. Okay. Then we have the Six of Wands, which, let's see, Wands is um, oh wow. Okay, and I didn't know about your dog when I did that. Right. So that means something is asking me to share the message with you that leaving the past in the past and moving forward. You don't necessarily have to forget some of the things that you love, like your dog, or if you lose a family member or anything like that. And you don't have to forget, but don't let it slow you down or stop your progression of moving forward. That makes sense? That was weird. A weird couple of noises happening, like someone banging on something like a piece of metal or something. And there ain't no one here but me. Well, and my house guests, I like to say. I keep asking them to pay rent, and they keep laughing at me like I'm crazy. Come on. That card didn't want to work right. I wanted to move it, and it didn't want to move. Okay. There we go. Julie, I'm going to send you this here. Now, what's interesting is I shuffle these cards, and strangely enough, I get the same things pop up. Okay, now, there you go. Haha. Hey, I hope that helps a little bit. Okay, is anyone else wanting a reading with the old cards? What do you think of those two readings I just gave you, Julie? Are they in line at all? Are they? Okay, I got all the cards out of there. Yeah, I got all the cards. All right. So how's anyone else? Anyone else want a reading? Okay, we got 3 on YouTube, but yet I only see Julie talking. Let me go over here to the channel, see if anybody's here. Okay, yeah, but I only see Julie talking. It could be the wind. Yeah. It could be the wind. But it's just kind of weird that it would make that kind of sounds. It is windy. It is windy, though. That's true. Time to see the news. Negative news. There we go. Yeah. And that's all they talk about is weather. In 2012, we had a temperature of 80 degrees. Are you kidding? At this time? Holy cow. In 1941, we had a temperature of -8. I'm glad it's not -8. Ah, okay. So my reading is not often, and for one as myself who has not been formally trained in this work, and I've learned it from personal experience, and I actually receive the messages to share. It's not that I'm just making things up, although I will admit that sometimes I do have to ramble some to connect the dots to the rest of the story. And actually, when I ramble like that, it does make sense and it does help anyone understand things like that. In my situation, though, what I do in my personal inside and inner self, when I do a reading, either for myself, when I do my daily readings, when I do these readings for you or for anyone else, I ask for guidance. Who do I ask for guidance from? Some would say the source. I say the Holy Spirit. I don't think that, personally speaking, I don't believe that tarot card reading is evil. I don't think that it's what they classified in the Bible as sorcery or divination. Most of that stuff was used with sacrificing animals and using the blood of the animals and things like that. I'm not doing any of that. I don't have any kind of an altar or anything like that. Okay, so I don't think that what I'm doing is as at the level, if you will. I don't think it's at the level of what the Bible is speaking of when it talks about sorcery or divination. Okay, they consider dowsing rods divination. Guess what? Farmers use dowsing rods to find water. Farmers use dowsing rods to find sometimes oil. Dowsing rods to use to find the right place to plant the seeds. This is fact. Okay, and some people use a wishbone stick that they would use to. It would be in a Y shape usually, and it would be one piece of wood. Thank you. Yep, it is all an intention. It is all about intention. You are correct, Julie. And I try to use positive intentions and a positive message or positive thoughts to share with the person that I'm reading for. And while some of the cards might not be the favorite one you want to see, it's always, can work out to the positive in the sense that, you know that you had to restart or to retool your situation to make it a better one, which would be change. And that's what the death card is really all about. When you looked at the beginning of both the readings, you had, um, you had a restart of your whole situation that you're dealing with. And so when you look at the death card, it's a new start. It's not necessarily the end. It's more of the beginning. Good point, Julie. Yeah, I don't know if I'd try to sell that one with the church people, though. They might not like that. Well, yeah, hopefully it can give you some comfort to know that your dog isn't my dog. My dog died in my arms. And yeah, and then here you go. You're talking about prayers and incantations. When we're talking about praying in church, some people are speaking in tongues, but they don't really know what they're doing most of the time. When they're doing that, they don't understand the process of speaking in tongues and what it actually means. Um, if you look at the actual meaning of tongues and what the speaking in tongues is, it's actually a communication from the Holy Spirit to somebody in the congregation that needs to hear it, and then somebody's supposed to interpret it, and for everyone to hear what the speaking was. But there's only supposed to be three in the Book of Acts. It explains that whole thing. There's only supposed to be three occurrences of that in the service, and each one has to have an interpretation of that. And I don't think there's any need for that speaking in tongues business anyway at this point in time in today's world that we're talking about. We pretty much got the answers and everything we need to know. But as far as praying to spiritual being, which would be the Holy Spirit or to God, which is someone who you don't see, that's kind of weird anyway, right? I mean, I agree with it. We pray anyway. Jesus tells us to go into our quiet place and pray in the privacy of our own home, in our closet. Go into our closet and pray, and then we go out into the world, and we hopefully will shine a brighter light, and uh, people will see the change in what we're doing with our prayers. Okay, not to be praying in public like you see some people on the street corner. Like if you're in a major city someplace, you might see somebody on a soapbox yelling scriptures at people. You're all going to hell. You're all sinners. You're all gonna die. You know, who's that guy talking to? He's not talking to me. You know. I don't know why they allow that or why they even do that. It's kind of funny. I used to see that all the time down in Minneapolis, or up in Minneapolis from where I'm at now. But thankfully, in my little town, we don't have that problem. I was watching an interesting movie or show on the cults. A couple of different cults, and there's one that's rather interesting. I'm not going to go into detail of it, but um, most of the ones that are considered cults, they ask you to change your whole life. They want you to change your whole life, leave your family, even your wife and your children, your loved ones. You leave them and you go to join this cult. This religious platform, whatever that will be. And there's many of them that are weird, just like that. And so you leave everything behind. You leave your family. You don't have any contact with your family, and you go to be with this religious cult. And then you're wondering what's going on most of the time, and you're just going through the life's motions to survive. Then you realize that you did the wrong thing, and by that time you're too late. You can't get out, and most do not get out. Some do, but your life is never the same after that. And I think anything can be that way, and you got to be careful to deal with things in moderation and possibly just be careful with it. And like with the card reading, I like to do a card reading every day just to share the message with people, and hopefully it can reach somebody that might need a message each day. And when I do this on Friday nights, and so uh, yeah, just it's intentions. I think that's the key thing right there. And so like today, St. Patty's Day, everybody's out having fun, drinking and boozing it up and everything like that. And here I am at home, nice and safe. And as long as I got power and internet, I'm doing good. I don't got to worry about nothing. Hopefully, I don't have to worry about somebody driving into my house, being drunk. But you'd have to come flying off the highway. So I think I'm safe on that. But yeah, I think. What do you think? We can. Let me see where we're at on time. Okay, a little bit over an hour. We got a little bit of time yet. If anybody has anything else, is anyone else around? Anybody on Facebook? I don't know. Let me see. Okay, yeah, Julie, I sent you those cards for you. Okay. Anybody else want a reading anywhere? I don't see anyone else on. It's a Friday night and St. Patty's Day. Who do you think's watching the show? Just us. We're the only ones here. That's all right, though. All right, so I don't see anyone on. And I keep hearing noises. Man, what is going on here? Star Trek T-shirt, 56 years. Holy cow! Of course, that was to 19, or that was to from 1966 to 2022. So 2023 now. So it's more than 56, 57 years this year. That's incredible, huh? Oh yeah. Ooh, there's a good book. I'm gonna have to look at that guy. Dave Emmons. You guys look that guy up? He has a book called Angels and Supernatural Entities. Ah, how do you like that? I'm gonna have to look at that one. Uh, oh no. Oh, look at some of these memes here. That's pretty funny. Uh, that must be the wind out there, yeah. All right, well, I think we could wrap it up early, I guess. Green beer. I never had green beer. I don't want green beer. I don't want no green shake or nothing like that. All right, well, I guess nobody else was here. Just us hanging out. Nobody else wants a reading. Nobody on Facebook that I can see. Okay. Hey, we do have 230 members on the Errt Radio Facebook page. That's pretty darn cool, huh? Now, if you want an interesting show to watch, besides this one, there is Marine's show on Tuesday. She has Uncensored with David J. Paul and whatever guests they can get to join in on the show. Always a fun, entertaining time. It's just a couple hours of entertainment, news, and things like that. And they talk about some of the shows they're working on and what they're going to be doing. And so that's interesting. And Maureen always has a fun game for them to play. And always interesting. And then on Thursday night, she has um, Dimensions of the Supernatural, something like that. I know I always get those names mixed up, but anyway, it's on Thursday night with Anthony Simonelli. So check those two shows out, Tuesday and Thursday. Of course, Wednesday night at 7 p.m. we have Slacker 82 Alpha streaming live on Mixlr channel. And then, of course, Friday here on this show, which nobody wants to be here anymore. Just a couple of us are hanging out here. But all right, so we are gonna probably wrap this up here. Oh, really? Okay, so the Betty and Barney Hill UFO case is coming to Netflix next year. Ah, well, that could be interesting. I know some of that. I've interviewed Kathleen Martin, actually. And with any luck, I'll get to meet her at Pine Bush in June. That'll be fun, huh? Oh, no. Oh, that's funny. All right, well, I think that's about it, folks. I think we're done. Oh, yeah. Huh. What is that now? That's weird. Ah, okay. All right, well, I think that's about it, folks. We're done with this one. Unless anyone else has any other things they want to do, if they want a reading, better let me know now. 'Cause we're getting ready to wrap it up. Nobody else is here. Okay. Yeah, good night, Julie. All right, thank you for being here. Yeah, no one else is here, so we're going to go ahead and call it a night, I think. Bobby, you're still here. Didn't go very long tonight, but yeah, we got some good readings done. Bobby, did you want a reading with the old cards? Or is the one reading enough? I can do one more reading if you want. I can send it to you if you want. Oh, yeah. March Madness, you know that. Oh, no, I wasn't gone. I gave you one from the new deck. Yeah. I'm gonna give you one from the old deck. Did I do that? Here's the old deck. Now, keep in mind the one that I gave you the reading for on the new deck. Now, this one is the Emperor, which has to do with somebody in authority. That was in your past. Remember the first card at the past? We're doing 4 cards like on the other one. I'll take a picture of these for you. Oh, thank you. And present. This could be good or bad, and it depends. Um, could mean possible authority in your family situation, whatever. Not sure exactly what that all means, but anyway, there's the president. You can make your own guesses on what this means for you. All right, but now this one, second time this card come up with a different deck even. Holy cow, that's incredible. 10 of Cups. Okay. Remember, that's past, present, and then you're going to be, basically, if you aren't already, you're going to be financially stable. Get these straight here. Hold on. Yeah, I was going to go, but I'll do this last reading for you, Bobby. You know, call it a night. One more card for you, Bobby. Here we go. We had the Queen of Swords on the other deck as well. Now, this is very interesting. We had the Queen of Swords on the other deck as well. Now, how is that even possible that they would show up in 2 different readings for 2 different people? But that is very weird. Indeed. All right, now. See, we got the Emperor card, which is authority. Could be God, if you want. Could be a church leader. Could be a family member that's in charge over you. It doesn't mean a bad thing. It just means they're watching you. Okay. That was in the past, which I can still go on through the whole time. And the present card is justice. That doesn't mean necessarily legal, although it can, but it doesn't have to mean that. But in your case, I think it has to deal with how you are evaluating things in your life. Meaning you're going to be thinking of things. You're going to be justifying things in your life. in the correct manner. And because of your decisions that you're making in the present, your future is going to be financially stable. And then with the Queen of Swords, that makes me think that we both lost our moms in the in recent times here. Mine was February 1st, 2012. And what's interesting is this Queen of Swords tells me you have a female protector that's watching over you. I don't know if you ever sense your mom around you. You don't have to say yes or no unless you want to. But if you do sense your mom around you, then that's why the Queen of Swords is showing up in your reading. Okay? Does that make sense? That's what I'm getting from that card. So, you will be fine, Bobby, even if it doesn't look good at the moment. Just hang in there. You will be fine. Let me get a picture of this. Do you sense your mom around, Bobby? You can, if you want to answer yes, you can. If you don't want to answer yes, you don't have to. I think you do, though. I sense my mom around, and I've been told that she's been here watching over me. So I'll accept that as a positive any day. All right, I'm going to send you these here and compare them to the other cards I did for you. At least we got the internet problem figured out with the phone. That should go pretty quick. Yep, that already went. That worked good since I turned off the internet on the phone. Well, there you go, Bobby. That's what the Queen of Swords is about. Your mom is sharing with us tonight and these cards that you need to be open to what she has to share with you. Okay? Which I think you are. You just need to know what to look for. Okay? And again, this is for entertainment and informational use primarily, and some education on what the cards mean. But if what I say has any kind of direction that you can grab a hold of and understand and work with and move forward within your life, make you stronger, if it in any way makes you stronger, then I've done good. And that's my intention, is to do good. Okay? So, hopefully that helps. Hopefully, if you had any questions about your mom, that maybe that might have helped and give you some peace. And your mom's watching over you, though, Bobby. And she's there. She is there all the time. Now, she might not make herself known that she's there, but she's there. Now, I would recommend, Bobby, I don't know if you do journaling. I need to get better at it personally. But if you don't do journaling, I'd recommend you start. And if you have a notebook that you write things in, write a note to your mom. Seriously. Or to any of your family members that you care about, that you love, that you miss. Write a note to them. And it may help you get through some things that you might not have even known that you had to get through. You know, it might clarify some things that you need to know. Okay? So try that. And what you can do is sit quietly, since there's nothing on but basketball, right? I'm watching Jimmy Fallon on NBC. So basketball ain't no big deal on me. For me, that's on CBS. But sit down and meditate for a minute, or pray, or however you want to say it. Do your normal religious routine with your pen in your hand and your notebook ready to write a message. Either write a message that your mom is going to tell you, or you write a message that you want to tell your mom. Either way. Communication is a two-way street. Okay? One is speaking and the other is listening. It can work the other way around. The other one can speak and you listen. So, when you sit there quietly, if you need to turn things off, turn everything off, sit quietly. Do it at a time where you're not going to have to take the dogs out. Do it at a time when you're not going to have a lot of racket going on, a lot of noise. Just sit quietly. Even for 10 minutes. This is a challenge for anybody listening. 10 minutes, sit quietly. Have your pen in your hand. I don't write very well, so that's a challenge for me in itself. I would have to use a computer to type, because then I can read what I'm writing. But I try to write, I'm going to read it later and say, what the hell did I write? I'd have to have another meditation session just to read what I wrote. But some would say that's like automatic writing. I'm not saying that at all. What I'm saying is be ready to receive the message and write it out. Or be ready to share your message and write it to your mom, as if she's going to read it the next day, right? Now, if you do that, she might be reading it right as you're writing it. You know what I mean? And that could help with some of the challenging times that we all have when we miss our loved ones. All right? So try that and see if that does help. And let me know. And hey, if it works, then I've done my good deed for the day. If it doesn't work, then we need to fine tune it a little bit and make it work a little bit better. Okay? So that is it for now, folks. I think I rambled on a little bit longer than I had anticipated. We have 2 on YouTube side, but I don't see anybody here. I just see Bobby in the chat. That's it. 4 likes. We had 2 watching, but that might be me and Bobby, or Bobby and myself. It looks like it's all right as far as the connection. Well, let me see here. I've gone 1 hour and 36 minutes. So, if anybody is up for that challenge, the notebook challenge is what I'm going to call that. And I'm almost scared to even try it myself. Just because I don't want to know what I'm going to write. Maybe that's why I can't write it clearly. But no, sometimes we do need to share our thoughts, whether it be someone giving us thoughts or whether it's us wanting to share them with somebody else, you know. And again, it's a way of communicating. Yeah, we don't always need the electronics to do that. You can use a good old fashioned notebook and pen and communicate. And we might be surprised as to what we get in response. Now, some would say that's like automatic writing. No, that's not what I'm talking about necessarily. But if that's what you want to call it to clarify it on your side, then you go right ahead. And I don't think that automatic writing is really a bad thing anyway. Of course, it could mean that you're connecting with something you might not want to. But if our intention is to connect with our loved ones, then I would hope that perhaps that is exactly what we're doing, is connecting with our loved ones. And I want to remind the fact checkers for Facebook that my opinions are my opinions on this video. And I hate to have to keep reminding anybody that. But I don't want to hear or see a message saying, oh, a fact checker checked your statement and it was wrong. Well, it was my opinion and my opinion to share. And I have all the right in the world to share it. As long as I'm not trying to start a war or to cause a riot or anything like that, I'm good to go. I can share and talk about just about anything. As long as I'm not trying to cause any trouble with anyone, which I'm not. Sometimes I say positive stuff here. And, just like I said, you write something out, and that's good. And I don't know why on this, on the Facebook page it'll say that Marine's going to go live, or Marine is live now, and it's me, not Marine. I'm live now. Errt Radio is live now. Well, let's go ahead and end it now, Bobby. Let's call it a night. We're going to call it a night and get done with it. It's 1 hour and 40 minutes. We did pretty good, I think. And we're going to call it a night, though, and then we're going to come back next week. Hopefully we'll have some more people here. And it is kind of a holiday Friday night, right? So I can understand that. Could be the issue that nobody's here and everybody's out enjoying the Friday night, St. Patty's Day, and that's all right. Good to go. And I have green on, by the way. This pen right here has a green alien on the picture. See? See? I have green on, so if you don't have green on, pinch yourself. Uh, I remembered I had the green alien on the pen this morning when I put my hat on, and I'm thinking, oh, wait, yeah, I have green on. Right on the pen. Oh, boy. All right, well, I think that's about it, folks. I'm getting tired. If we go 3 more minutes, 45, 3.5 minutes. Yeah, just another ordinary holiday, but not really a holiday. But anyway, don't get a day off. Uh, be nice if we did. And give it to other people. Like the holiday in June they gave people. And you're like, wait a minute now. What's that all about? So, anyway, that's a whole nother topic. A whole nother show. That we can get in trouble for. Probably because we're not saying facts. So, anyway, I hope everyone is doing well tonight, and hopefully you have nice weather where you are. Now, you know, Bobby, I was watching a story on Reels, on 238 on Reels, talking about, I think the name of the show was called The Butcher in the Bayou. There's some weird cases down there by where you are, your area. I don't know if it's right in your area, but in Louisiana area, along the Mississippi and spillways and everything like that. And they have some unsolved murders that occurred that they have no clue what the answers are, who the person did it is, or whatever. And these are several, decades ago, like in the 70s. And they're some of them are happening today even. And I was thinking about that, people just going out for a jog and then they disappear. I guess that happens anywhere, not just in your area. But anyway, yeah, it's just kind of weird. Some of those things that happen, and this can happen all over, anywhere. Just be aware of your surroundings, be aware of who's around you, what you're doing, where you are, and just be aware, be open, be ready to stand your ground, stand up for what you believe in, and do what you got to do. Oh, hey, on also Thursday night at 10 p.m., we have Space Wave. We just did a 100 episode 180. Next week is 181. How many years is that? That's like 3 years, I know, almost 3 years. Close to it. All right, we're coming up on 145. We're going to call it a night right now, Bobby. We are out of here. We will see you on the next one. Have a great night. And hey, like I said earlier, if you have nice weather, get out there and enjoy it. Have a good night. Bye-bye.